San Diego police say 23-year-old Junior Alastre and 28-year-old Osnaider Silveira were shot and killed Saturday night on Newton Avenue. CBS 8's Kirsten Holmes was inside the courtroom as the suspect denied all charges against him. She joins us live. Kirsten?
Yeah, the man who police say is responsible for that double murder appeared before a judge just a couple of hours ago. 23-year-old Guillermo David Gonzalez of National City pled not guilty, denying all charges and allegations against him. But prosecutors say, due to the nature of this case, he could be facing life in prison or even the death penalty.
Enters a plea of not guilty, requests the appointment of the public defender's office.
23-year-old Guillermo David Gonzalez is being represented by a public defender as he faces 2 counts of murder and gun charges.
Your Honor, this was a brutal killing of 2 young immigrants who had recently came from Venezuela.
Deputy DA Oscar Hagstrom says because this is a double murder, this case includes special circumstances. That means if Gonzalez is convicted, he faces either life in prison without the possibility of parole or the death penalty if prosecutors pursue it. Hagstrom explains what police say happened Saturday, September 14th.
This defendant had recently been kicked out of a nearby shelter when he came into contact with the victims in this case. The defendant exchanged some type of words, which are unknown at this point, before opening fire on the first victim, shooting him approximately 5 times. He then turned his gunfire to the second victim, shooting that victim who was in the driver's seat of the car roughly 17 times. That victim was taken out of the car, and the defendant got into the car where a surviving victim and witness, the wife of the victim in the driver's seat of the car, encountered this defendant. She had to beg for her life to be let out of the car when the defendant let her run away, then stealing the vehicle that the husband and wife were in.
LA County Sheriff's deputies arrested Gonzalez and found a gun casings that matched those left at the scene of the crime in Barrio Logan and the victim's car that Gonzalez was still driving. Prosecutors also say deputies found what appeared to be blood on Gonzalez's shoes. Prosecutors say they aren't sure what's next for the unnamed surviving witness and wife.
It is a very difficult time, as you could imagine. We're doing the best we can to help provide her justice and help her move through this tragic moment.
Gonzalez's next court date is set for Wednesday, October 30th. His readiness hearing is scheduled for November 14th. Reporting for CBS 8, I'm Kirsten Holmes. Back to you.
Kirsten, do you know if Gonzalez has any type of criminal history?
Yeah, that was a question that I asked the prosecutors, and they say they don't have a record of a criminal history for Gonzalez.
All right. Thanks so much. Kirsten Holmes reporting live.